Boom, boom, boom! We're
What's
back.
up?
We're back. What's happening? You good?
Much.
Let me greet you. Let me greet you. So yeah, we're back on the channel, and that's good to see you guys. And I hope you are enjoying what we are posting. But anyway, this is it. This is what we do each and every week. Akam,
What's up?
it's been a while.
I know. I know. Been busy.
What has been happening? You have been busy. You have been doing your fashion things. What were you up to? Just I heard you flew to Durban last week.
Yeah, I did fly to Durban last week, and I did a shoot, which is I should not say to people, because
They want to know.
no.
I'll say it.
You want me to
She was
lose
doing
my job?
a commercial. I'm not gonna say the company.
Don't say the company.
Yeah, she was doing a commercial. She's not supposed to say what company she was doing or what commercial she was doing, but I can tell you she was doing some advertising stuff.
Yeah.
Is it? So I gotta make money. Yeah, bag chasing bag.
Yeah, it's been a while though. It's been a while, a
Is
long
it?
time though.
When was the last time you did you did a commercial?
The last time that I did a commercial was last year on January.
Like last year January.
Yeah.
But obvious because of COVID.
Yeah,
you understand?
because of COVID, everything just fell apart, and yeah, this year I'm just like picking up the pieces.
Is it?
Yeah.
So this year it's more like your first gig.
Yeah, it is.
Ah, well done.
In a long time.
Chest back. That's the whole point. Just chasing the bag. I was like, this woman now is flying all over. You in Durban and what?
What have you been up to?
A lot, man. A lot has been happening around me. Obvious work. Work. Then, yes, life. Life.
We're the same, so it's okay.
But
It's
you know
okay.
what? I've been I was on TikTok yesterday morning, I think, right? Then I was
love your TikTok acting, by the way. Like,
what, my acting?
yeah, it's cool.
you know that lady I do, what's her name? Good Life something. I don't remember her name. You know what happened?
Right.
Like we've done a lot of videos together. Now I think we've done 4 or 5 clips together. I don't know who was the first to duet someone's video. I don't know her. Like we've never spoke.
met, but
No, we only spoke like I texted. She texted me the other time. Then I texted her. That's it, right? Then so what happened is I think I was on TikTok. Then I saw a clip, right? Then I was like, okay, fine. Let me do it.
try
This.
this one.
Then I did it, right? Then I was like, okay, cool. Then she saw it, right? I didn't send it to her.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I just did. Then I posted on my
Your TikTok page.
on my page. Then I think she saw it. Then she liked it. Then she was like, "Oh, this is dope!" Right?
Collab.
Then I did. I saw another one, with the one where she's saying, "Ask me out." Well, then I did that. Then she was like, dude, this is dope, right? Then she took mine, right? The one where I was saying you're not my wife and blah 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 blah, right? Then she did a duet on that one. Then she took another one. I don't remember which. So now, but if you look at what we do, there's a storyline, right? That's what we realized. We didn't know about it. But then when we started checking, we were like, no, this is like a story being told where people meet, for maybe a one night stand, then you decide to ask that person out, then she's your girlfriend, or you guys are more like dating now, you're a couple, and then she's too comfortable in the relationship. She thinks she's a wife.
Okay.
Right? Then you start fighting. You understand? Then you break up. Yeah, we did another one where I'm like,
oh, the one that you guys were like arguing like back and forth.
When we're arguing, then I'm like, no, you need to stop loving me. You see, so it was more like a breakup. Now we don't know where to go.
There's like more things to do out there. There's like more of like storylines, so I think like your acting could lead you somewhere, to be honest.
I've done acting. Like I've done movies. Yes. I've done movies.
Okay. Keep on coming with the surprises.
I'm serious. I've done it like at that level. Yeah, I've got. I think there's a guy called Joe Njagu in Zim. He's a well-known film producer. So he's one guy who saw me and was like, dude, I can try you on some projects. So I've done, I think, 3 or 4.
That's
right?
quite a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So I think the first one we did was more like, I think I was doing a documentary or something. I don't remember. That was some years back. Then I'm on another sitcom called Salon.com. Yeah, where it's actually on YouTube.
I'll go and check that out.
Check it out on YouTube. It's on YouTube. So it's called citysaloon.com. It's a sitcom where it was shot in a salon. Right.
Title?
See. So whenever, you know what happens in salon where people talk trash and it's all the rumors, this happened, this and this happened, and this, everyone telling their story. Yeah. So it's more like that. Then I did a movie called The Escape. Right? Okay. Yeah.
Is it also on YouTube?
No, that is not on YouTube. Okay. But the funny thing, the funny thing about this movie is I never watched it. Serious, I never watched it. Like I never saw my part or any of the movie. I never sat down to watch it.
Some other people are not comfortable doing that. They don't like watching themselves do stuff like that, like that you did it, and then the watching you like cringing. You're like cringing and you're like like this part, and then other people like
exactly.
So yeah.
I don't.
Sometimes I'm also like that. You're like,
exactly.
I don't want to watch this one. I know I did it, so it's fine. I've only done a short movie, like films, only one, and then what's it called? Do I even remember? Because it was a while ago. And also, like, I've been in, like, theater and all that stuff. Yeah. But I was never comfortable on like, acting on stage.
Is it?
Because I'm a very, like back then I was a very shy person.
You are a shy person.
I'm a shy person in general. So I preferred to sing, like, backstage. When everyone is
behind the scenes
acting and stuff, and then I'm just singing the song backstage to just help the mood, so that's where like my love of music just grew.
No, man.
It's
funny. I've never watched it. I've watched all the other stuff I've done because I think my background is more on. I've done theater school like a lot. When I was at junior school, I was doing lots of those. I think that was one thing I was known for being in theater. Dramas. We did a lot of dramas.
Here in Kayamandi, we had a lot of drama crews. Like everyone has their small crew of drama.
Is it?
Yeah, and then there is this thing that's called Cape West. Oh, what is it? Yeah, something like it brings all the drama crews from Western Cape in one place so that you can showcase your talent, your stories.
Interesting.
We used to go on boot camps, you know, just stay there for a weekend, just like working with celebrities, like local celebrities, like people that are well known everywhere in South Africa. So it was like a very, very nice thing to.
But are people still doing it now, or it's
No,
just something you should
it's just something that just
ended?
died.
That's
You know.
what it did.
So I like after 2015, after we came back from Cape Winelands, it's called Cape Winelands. Yeah, after we came back in 2015 and just like everyone just went their own way.
Is it?
You know, it was very sad.
But I think that's one thing which I've realized, Uguchi, Yabona, if you are talented and you are in Cape Town,
Yeah.
you don't land. You have to go to Joburg. Joburg is like the Hollywood of South Africa.
I know.
You have to, for anything to land, whether you're doing music, you're doing acting, you're doing whatever it could be, you need to be in Joburg.
In terms of entertainment.
In terms of entertainment, especially entertainment. Cape Town, yes, you might land, but not because, well, there are celebrities here. There are big artists here like CPT. Yeah, he's one of the, I think the top rappers in South Africa.
Yeah.
And the biggest in Cape
In
Town,
Western Cape.
right? When I said Cape, but I think he could be bigger in Joburg than how he is doing in Cape Town. So there's always that limitation.
I could
right?
believe that he's back and forth, to be honest, because if he just stuck here in Cape Town, you know, it would have been like, okay, fine, we know him.
Yeah.
He's from Cape Town. But he also have worked with like people like Orikiriki, like some other people too.
Yeah,
you know,
he's
so
done that.
that's where the other people from Joburg, they come together with UCPT, you know, make something great out of it, because he is great, to be honest.
He is, but
You know?
but people always artists move from Cape Town to Joburg.
It's true.
I think what's her name? Come on. The lady who did what's her name?
I know the song.
come on.
I know the lady.
Come on, the Queen of Gom. No, she's not the Queen of Gom. The Queen of Gom must be what's her name? The one from what's her name? Freak, these names are running away from me. Anyway, so basically what I'm saying is Wosiswa, right?
Wosiswa.
So Wosiswa is from Cape Town, but she had to move to Joburg for that.
Yeah.
So you realize a lot of I think where does what's her name come from? The one who sang Loliwe? Zahara, is she not from Cape Town as well?
No.
She could be.
I don't think so.
She could be.
She could be,
She
but
could
I
be.
don't think so though.
She could be from Cape Town. We'll check.
I don't know.
She could be from Cape Town. You see, so you realize that, but it's not only in South Africa what those things happen.
Yeah.
Right. In Zim, I'll tell you that in Zimbabwe we've got, I think there's Harare, which is the capital city. Then there's Bulawayo, then there's Gweru. Right. Most artists, they come from these places. But for you to make it in Zim, you need to be in Harare. Right. Some of the top producers, music producers right now in Zimbabwe, they come from Gweru. Like there's DJ Tamuka, there's Oskid, right? There is not our South African based Oskid. No. There's Zimbabwe. That's Oskido. Then there's Oskid in Zim. You see, and there was at one point there was what's his name? What's his name? So you see that these people they're all from small towns, right? But then
They had to move to the big city.
for them to be big, for them to land, for them to blossom, they need to be closer to action.
Okay.
So most of them they move there, and they are in Harare. And you realize now they became top producers or top artists in the country, better than the people who are in Harare.
Okay.
So my point is, you are not appreciated, right? If you are from a smaller city,
Okay.
you need to move and be with the big guns. You need to be closer to action, where it's happening. Where everything access is closer, where the radio is closer to you, the newspapers are closer to you, all the media houses are closer to you.
Yeah.
You can just dash for an interview, you can dash for this, you can.
I could understand that because it's also like with modeling too, because I'm here in Stellenbosch, and then I have to travel to Cape Town to go do my things, and sometimes it's very hard for me to do that because I can't afford it. Sometimes, so it gets hard and you're like missing out on opportunities, so I think if it's true that you say if you were close enough for the action, because if I would go and live in Cape Town, I would be doing a lot, so
because it's accessible, you're easily accessible. People can have something quick like, okay, fine, we need to do ABC, who's closer, hit up this person, she'll be here in the next 10 minutes. You understand? But now when you are Cape Town and things have to go to Joburg, there are flights, there are all these things, so it limits artists, right? It limits artists. But then what stops artists from growing from where they are? You understand?
Being too comfortable.
What stops you from growing while you're in Cape Town? What stops you from growing while you are in Gweru or while you're in Blawayo, right? You find that the people in that particular city sometimes they don't support the artist properly, or they don't uplift that artist. That's what I've realized. Bulawayo in Bulawayo is possibly one of the cities with the most talented artists when it comes to stage work. Artists who can like singers, like actors. I think it's the hub of talent. This is where they are produced. You understand? But it doesn't grow. They have to go somewhere
to be able to,
right? For them to earn a living through art, through music, they have to go to a different place. But
for that dream to be tangible.
But if you look at it really, how do they? Will they blossom anywhere else? They can't. They have to go to Harare, right? But talent is there. See? So it's funny dynamics how it works.
It's weird to be honest. It's very weird.
It's weird.
And Nafuti, have you seen that the video that
what
was
video?
put? It's going viral, guys.
What is it?
It's going viral. So, these two guys were kissing. Right here in Kayamandi. So they were. At first, when I was watching the video, I thought this other guy was a girl. They busy kissing. They drunk as fuck.
Oh,
they busy kissing.
Was it here?
Yes.
The guys were pushed by the third guy.
And then the other guys are like, yo. I'm like,
did it happen here?
Dude, it's on Twitter. It's going viral. Facebook, Instagram, everywhere.
I saw it.
Everywhere. I'm like, wow.
Did it happen in your wood?
I'm like, wow. At first, I thought it was a girl. Because he has some hair and some ass too, So that guy was like so comfortable, like, I'm like
on a French kiss, eh?
Yeah.
French kiss.
It's very serious. I'm like, okay, fine. It's okay. Maybe it's just people are freaking out of nothing. It's just two people, like a boy and a girl kissing, and then when I watch it again, I'm like, To
me, I thought it was a...
And then my friends say, no, that's a guy.
Do you know these guys?
Personally, I don't. But people have been seeing them around.
They're from your hood.
Yeah,
so
people have been seeing them around. I'm like, I
saw it. I saw it on Twitter, I think. Then to me, I was like, I didn't realize that. But later, I had to watch it twice. I'm like, let me see. These guys,
I had to look very close.
Yeah, they were drunk though.
Yeah, they
were
wasted. So I'm like, I don't have anything against like the LBG.
Sure,
stuff,
sure.
But that was a mistake. That
really?
One. That was a mistake. That one. I like. Guys,
I said, how can it be a mistake? Was it because they were drunk?
They were drunk.
Yo,
But you might never know though.
I was like,
know.
what is happening here? At first I thought it was a boy and a girl.
Now I'm like
Then only when I read, I think the caption, right? Then I'm like, what? Then I had to play it again. You see? And to me, those guys are trying.
For me, what popped in my mind was like the reaction around
the people. Did they continue drinking or
that's where I saw this was a mistake, this one, because his friend is like pulling him off, like, what are you doing? The other one is like, yo, the other one is shaking, yo, so what's happening? I'm like, wow.
And there was one I watched, but it's a sad one though, of a lady who just walked in a club with a knife and stabbed one person, like in front of everyone.
For real?
Yeah, stabbed, bam, 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 I think about 3 times on the chest. Then that person fell, but she didn't. It looks like a lady to me because I saw like hair. I'm not very sure, but it looked like a lady. Then when she was down, she came back and stabbed her twice.
Ow.
Yeah, I'm pretty this, bam, bam. Then left. And people were like, no one touched her, right? No one's tried to stop it. But this is a lady. People should. It is in a club.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so you've
like plenty of people here around.
It was crowded.
Are not stopping.
It was crowded. It was crowded, and you'd be like, what's really happening? And that person, I'm sure, died or was badly wounded.
Oh my God.
You know, and just the audacity or the courage to walk in a club and stab someone in front of everyone else.
In front of the people.
Yeah, you know, you are not afraid of killing. You're not afraid to be of being arrested or something. You just walk in a club. If it was shooting, it would be fast, bad, then you run away.
Yeah.
But stabbing a person into no
like
mask,
you are there, like
no what? Yeah, like you're there.
With your hand. Oh, and
It's
also
crazy.
like in Kaimandi, also we had like, I wouldn't call it an incident. You know, there's like these boys, they're very stout. They were in Kaimandi and they have been harassing the people.
Is it?
You know, so what happened was they went and go rob the wrong place. You know, they took everything.
What did they rob?
The valuable things.
Like in the house?
Yeah, in the house. They took the valuable things, you know, and then they
to the court.
They left, yeah, but so they were at this crib, like a shack. They were like spending money.
Shit.
You know, like, hey, we just got a big deal, you know.
Yeah.
Drinking, smoking, you know. And then these people, they found out where they live.
Okay.
Yeah, but and Kutibana and Gabo have the incident. Yeah, but so what they did was they just waited for the right time and then poured petrol all over the house. I don't know. Maybe they didn't hear shit, bruh. They didn't hear nothing. Maybe they were too high.
Do they come at night?
Yes. Maybe they were too high or something, you know, like, and then
they light the place up. Shit.
And also, like, there was like innocent people in there. Like, maybe two girls in there. The other one was saved just because she was going to the shop and went to go buy something, you know. And then when she came back,
it was fire. So they bent the place down.
Yeah, with everyone in it.
How many were there? How many people were there? It can only happen in South Africa. It can only happen in Kamande.
I think maybe like 5 or 6 people. I'm not sure like how many people that were in the house.
Did people know who did it? Who killed them?
I think so, because on Facebook people were happy as shit
that these kids were killed.
That these children are dead.
How old were they?
I don't know, maybe around my group, in my age group.
21, 22.
Yeah, you know, shit. So like people were just happy just because they were being harassed by them, and they didn't leave the people in peace when people wake up and go to work, and then we have to deal with
They will rob people in the morning and at night.
you know,
and,
so it's not nice. I could understand that, but the sympathy though.
Exactly.
The sympathy. They do not have sympathy. They were like so happy.
But lighty, they just went petrol, then light.
Wow. Everybody.
Shit.
Ever. So I'm like, yeah.
And imagine you're just walking, or you're just a friend who just went and enjoying the loot, right? Then you got caught up in the fire, but at the end of the day,
they had the wrong time at the wrong place.
Yes.
So I was also like, my thing was like thinking about the girls that were there. You know, maybe they did know what's happening, maybe they didn't know what's happening.
Yeah, the chances are that these girls, the whoopee girls, because everyone really, where there's money and booze, or obvious, you find find girls there. So but it's bad, man. Yeah. Serious.
Very serious with
That's bad. So like what I was saying,
it's not even long ago. I would say 2 days ago.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's bad. Anyway, but you know, in Kayamande, drama always happens. In Kayamande, there's always drama each and every time.
Drama.
Is drama. I know.
You know.
I was in Kayamande 2 nights ago. So yeah, and whenever I drive in that place, wow, my heart skips. I'm serious. I don't like being there. I don't feel comfortable. I'm afraid that anything will happen. So I have to be sure of where I'm going, and I have to just be desperate to get in there. I don't just go there for fun. Never. It's like I have to go there.
Okay.
Then I dash in and I dash out quickly. I don't play around Kayamande.
Oh, it's not like you'll be needing anything that side other than whatever that you need. You don't even know many people that
I don't. And I don't want to.
So wow.
I don't want to.
So, like,
it's only you guys actually in Kayamande, and maybe 1 or 2 people who sometimes like a Joe, come and grab this, and I'm like, hey guys, come on, I can't. Or hey, wait, Abuya, that's the only thing. Then I'm like, I just have to dash in and dash out, because that place, it's traumatic for me.
When you are used to it and you live there, you know, it's not so shocking when things happen.
When things happen, you get used to it. Like,
you know,
it's the norm.
You get used to it. You know, me, I stay at home. Like, I do walk around, you know, like, but not at night time. Like, I'm very cautious also about the times that I'm walking around.
Exactly.
Or where I'm going at the certain time, you know, so that it could be like, I could be safe because I'm a girl. You know, so for guys, just like easy, we can walk around, it's cool, you know. But it's not so hectic though. But I could say like in some other places, in some other areas, you know, it might be very violent.
Is it? Yeah.
You know.
Cool.
So. But it's Kayamande, dude. Every hood
has its own things.
Has his own things. So
I know, and I know there are bad places.
We're not judging Kayamande. Yeah.
It's only that it's our hood.
Yeah.
It's closer to me, and you stay there, and we have to talk about it. These are things which are affecting us each and every day. Mina again, Napa. I know never Kayamande ever. So like what I was saying about the TikTok thing. There's a lady I watched it live yesterday.
Okay.
Interesting content, right? So what she was talking about was very, it was said, but you realize that she had to be strong for her to
say it on camera.
And even to smile on camera and laugh about it, right? I think it's more like she was narrating her ordeal with the baby daddy, how they broke up and things which she was doing and whatever. But what made me like, or what made me watch what she was saying was how she had to deal with the issue and how she had to make herself
feel comfortable,
happy. After breaking up, obvious because of the heartbreak and everything, sometimes it's hard to move on. It's difficult to adjust. It's difficult to sometimes to even accept omunyumun to back in your life, or to fall in love, or have space for love. But then what she had to do, from what she was saying, was like she had to learn want to love herself more and accept what her happiness comes from within, and it's your personal thing. It's you who make yourself happy.
It's important to make yourself happy also, because there's like certain, like you have people around you that tells you like, do this, do that, you know, like you get a lot of feedback and whatsoever of what you should do, you know, in order for you to get over it or to just live, you know. So I think it's very important, because sometimes when it comes to women, it's very hard for them to love themselves after a break, maybe a mess up breakup like that.
It was really a mess,
you know. So you have to adjust and be like, okay, I'm here now, I'm alone, what's next?
But she managed to end, and I think I'm gonna follow a bit and find out how whatever happened. But she's happily in a relationship now, right? She had to get over it, you know, sometimes. But my respect, which I think as men or as people, because at the end of the day, it's either you break up with me or I break up with you. So someone at the end of the day suffers. What people don't see, the repercussions of a nasty breakup, is you're taking away someone's confidence. You know, you're taking away someone's ego. You're stripping someone. So at the end of the day, they lose themselves along the way. You know, they feel like they're useless. They feel like they've lost everything, and you know, whichever way the breakup would happen, it would destroy the other person. You know what I mean? But then, if you don't love to just be straight up and say that with, you know, the situation.
Just
I know it's not easy.
Sit it out and just wait. Because there's no use for a rush, you know, like, because you're gonna jump from this relationship to another relationship. Also, you don't even know who you are anymore.
Yes, because sometimes the problems which you had in a previous relationship,
it will not be the same.
And sometimes even how you feel about that other breakup, you might carry it into the future, or that current setup, the baggage. If you carry that baggage in, it will be nasty, it will be ugly. You know what I mean? Then at the end of the day, I would understand why are you acting like this way. You know, sometimes I might even give you the signals of the previous relationship.
Okay.
Right? And you will react to those signals. But are these signals, right?
Red flags.
Is it a red flag for you of what other things which you saw in the past relationship? Then you act in a certain way. Then you understand? Then the reactions becomes bad.
It's spiraling all around. I could understand that.
You see, so it's bad. It's bad. Anything else to talk about? What time is it anyway? We're good to go.
We're good to go today, guys.
We're good to go, guys. Thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe and like and comment.
Follow. Please.
Uncle is out.
Mwah.